We are live. Okay, start out with a hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Did You Eat Yet Pod. This is your host, Jason. The Sway Prez is in the building, and as always, Jin Mi is in the house.
Hello, hello.
Busy schedule this week,
Yep.
but I'm glad we're able to make something work because we have one of the I consider one of the OGs with Sway. This is a very, I know we say that all the time, a special guest, but this is a truly special guest because she has a community leader, right? A friend, a vendor, a business owner.
She fam.
And a dance director.
What? Wait, she's a dance director?
Just somebody that has been
Director. We gotta talk about
that inspire, that gives back to the community, and the proud owner of Voyager Espresso, ladies and gentlemen.
The best.
Hailey's in the building. Hey, I'm having a lot of fun with this sound pad, but let's dive in. Hailey, welcome to the pod.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Welcome to the pod. Okay, let me have you raise the mic a little bit. Yep.
Testing?
Yeah. So yeah, come closer a little bit.
Like how close?
Like right there is pretty solid. So because usually what happens is people start talking and then they start drifting back. Yeah.
This is like intimidating. Like,
Is this the
Maybe after a while she.
Is this the first
Yeah.
podcast
Drifting back.
you've been on?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm a avid listener, but first time filming. So
We're a lot of fun.
yeah. Oh, I know that. Yeah.
I think most people just love to just hop in here and
Kick back a little bit.
have a great conversation, talk some shit, and
Love that.
I've always loved the fact that we get to learn something about the people in the community. You learn about your friends, you learn, and we get to kind of dabble into the different industries that we normally wouldn't. So, welcome to the pod, and we like to get into all things. Okay, so nothing is off limits.
Okay.
We talk, of course, we talk business. We talk about sometimes we shed some tears too.
A little bit sometimes.
We'll take you on a roller coaster ride, and but yeah, I know it's super busy event season. Not just event season, it's just business in general. I feel like in Washington State,
Especially heading in fall, for sure.
yeah, the summertime in Washington it gets busy.
It's insane.
I feel like as not like if you don't own a business, if you're just people, the ordinary people like you're out and about, you're doing things, but I feel like it's quite opposite for business owners.
Yeah.
This is the time that like busy event season, and you're trying to like squeeze in life events to take care of yourself. Yeah. So how has this season been like so far? I know you just came back from a trip.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is important too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on lately? What is good?
It's busy, right? Like we kick off in April for the night markets, and it's every other weekend, and I'm trying to fill all the opposite weekends and juggle the other job and the family and the friends and making sure you're hitting, all the holidays and stuff with everybody. So it's just insane. I feel like every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, where am I? What do I do now? Like,
So there's something that I've always wanted to ask you because, in my opinion, I'm not being biased or anything. Well, I am being biased, but and it's not because you're good. She does have really good coffee, and so when I hear that you're doing like every other weekend, and like, why not do the coffee full time? Like, why not just have a freestanding store?
yeah, that's the dream. So
this is the next stage, the next in development.
yeah. So I've been a barista for over 10 years now.
Woo.
And the goal was to have my own shop. I want to drive through. I want something like that, but I want it local. I want to be in my community. I haven't been able to find a spot that works, anywhere to build, anything like that. So I was like, I'll just start small and then we'll go from there. The other part is that I really love my job at the dance studio. Like I'm juggling two of my passions, and I'm so lucky that I get to do both. So, just balancing it out and waiting for the right time to find the spot. So
Yeah,
that's
this
the
is like,
thing.
see, times like this, getting to know people, like I had
Yeah.
no idea that you did dance. Like, what type of
Yeah.
dance are you doing?
I specialize in tap, jazz, and acro, so like cartwheels, backbends, things like that. But we teach babies and up, and I do age 4 and up, because under that I'm scared of them. But
Yeah.
I have an adult class. It's really fun. We do tap and jazz, and we've got hip hop classes and things like that. So yeah,
Okay, so you are busy.
I keep busy.
And when's the busiest season for you for just dance alone?
It never ends.
Oh.
Honestly, yeah, we go September through June, and then we kick off summer, and then we get like a 2-week break in August, and then December, and then June. But during
Wow.
that time, it's always planning for the next thing. So right now, I'm planning our spring season and what we're doing then. So it's always working ahead. So
Yeah. Like, it's I mean, it's great to have like two things that you're passionate about, you have fun with, and to go back to like the coffee shop vision, I would say it's a very saturated field, especially in Washington State.
yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, right by my house, I can walk to 3 different shops. So
But at the same time, I also feel like most coffee shops are sourcing from the same people. Would you say that's accurate? Because I feel like they are. You have your major distributors, right?
Right.
And then you have, and then sure you have like some one-off shops here and there that maybe we're able to source locally, but then I will assume like the price reflects that too.
yeah, I mean, I think we have a lot of people that get their beans from downtown Olympia or Seattle. We have a lot of people here that use Delanos, and they're out of Sumner. That's my favorite. That's my favorite roaster. But they have so many varieties that I think everybody can have a little bit of uniqueness to them. So these 3 shops can all be from Delano's, but they're serving a blonde, they're serving a dark, they're serving a roast that they've custom made. So
Like, what do you think is missing from most coffee stands or most coffee cafes that you want to see change when you open up shop? Like, what's something that inspires you and drives that for you?
I really think being in the community. And so, like, everybody knows they have their coffee shop and they've got their one barista and they've got their place and their people, and you get to pull up and you don't have to say your order and things like that. But I also want to see them reaching outside of that space and being able to connect in the community outside of just those doors and windows, I guess, right? Because it's a drive-through. Something I thought about when I started was doing like a monthly donation to some sort of nonprofit, and every month is a different group, and a portion of sales will go to that group, and so giving back in that way. Because I mean, everyone's doing coffee. Everyone's.
Yeah.
We've got the same syrups. We've got the same idea. We have the same sizes. We can do all the things. I can offer everything that everyone else is offering. So like, how can I give back to the community that is so close to me? I think that's really important. And then the other thing is just having like top tier baristas. I think that's what sells the experience. Like, I go to my shop because I love the baristas there so much. Not because they remember my order. I have a simple order. But being able to connect with any person that comes up, right? They could be older and maybe they're a little more shy, or, the younger crowd, the high school crowd, and everything in between. I want a team that can do that, connect with everybody, make everyone feel seen, and give them that special attention.
Now, with that being said, what is your order?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
I drink a 12-ounce ice, double shot, half sweet white chocolate Americano with cream and extra ice.
I was thinking that you were going to say like 2 ingredients.
That's not that long.
I mean, that's
If you go to any coffee shop and you order like the Washington Americano, it's like basically it, right? It's just shots over ice, a little bit of flavor, a little bit of cream. So
wait, what is your order?
Ooh, you don't want to know.
No, I do.
You don't want to know. It's bad.
It is crazy.
Well, okay,
Quite
wait, whoa. Crazy. Crazy.
Is it not?
Well, I mean, okay, yes, maybe. Just a tad bit crazy.
You heard mine.
I mean, no, this is crazy because it's nasty. Apparently, at least from somebody accidentally drunk my drink.
Oh.
It's a 2-shot hemp milk latte.
No, that's great.
Your eyes got big for a second. You paused.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting hemp milk.
Yeah, hemp milk. See?
I was thinking
exactly.
milk, but
That is definitely not your go-to order.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's instead of 2, it's more like 7 shots.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. He's talking smack now.
In the beginning, I was
Snapchat
like,
podcast.
she would ask me, and I was like, yeah, I'll take whatever you have. You're like, no. You can't handle whatever I have.
Wait, that's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said. I was like,
I said, no, you're not going to like it.
So
you're
what are
not
you
gonna
getting?
like it.
No,
But yeah.
that's
8 shots, 7 shots. That's crazy. That's
Where's
crazy.
that hurts my heart.
I had a,
Courtney's
I had a
gonna verify
natural.
this.
Listen, I have a natural high.
I'm telling you, Courtney can vouch for this.
You know what?
Because-
one day we'll get Courtney in here.
Yes, Courtney will be on
settle
there.
this debate.
Yeah.
It's more like just 2 shots, and then maybe a few hours later, I'll get another one. That's
Yeah.
it. It's fine. It's
You do
perfect.
you.
It's a Washingtonian thing.
Yeah.
I have now adapted to Washingtonian life.
There you go. Yeah. Maybe
I'm
you
even
need to step up
pale
your
now
game.
too. Look at this. I need vitamin D. Too much caffeine. It's
Just
fine.
the way it is.
So then, like, okay, so what would you say is like your favorite shop? What's like the go-to shop
That's a
right
good
now?
one. Yeah.
Ooh. Right now, it's the one closest to my house. I mean, I used to work there, so it's the Coffee Bean.
Yeah.
Right by the post office.
Yep.
I used to work with a lot of them.
Oh, it's by
and-
West Coast Fitness?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
by Lacey Night Market.
Got it.
By the, yes. Yeah. So that's where I've been going.
So you know Amber.
I do. I
Oh,
love Amber. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I'm going back because I love Amber. Amber's so great. She knows my order. She's so fun to talk to. Like I feel like I'm catching up with a friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, Coffee Bean.
Yeah, she's pretty amazing.
What's your go-to right now? Do we have the same one?
Man, do I have to say things on the podcast that'll get me in trouble?
Ooh, no, that's cool. I'll tell you my favorite right now.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me your favorite.
Popover for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You know what I love about that is that the whole their whole aesthetic, like the vibe.
sure.
I really like that. I really enjoy like the table. I love the decor. I really like that a lot.
I've just come to the conclusion that I like fancy.
Yeah, I do like fancy.
Like-
Well,
I like
Jason
a
is
mom
bougie.
pop. Yeah, that's where we're different. Like I want the
Yeah.
mom and pop shop. I want.
Well, you would have to get another conversation about how he only flies first class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, okay.
Yeah, no, because he was talking smack. So we gotta.
Yeah.
I
No,
gotta
no,
come
no,
back
no, no.
that.
Let's. Okay, we can
What
settle
had
that.
happened was.
No, so it's just like it's from like
What happened was.
it's from like not having go through life, and especially when I got in the military, like I made really bad decisions, like financial decisions. So I left the military. I had like $40,000 in credit card debt, and I had no plans for it. And sometimes you got to hit rock bottom to start learn to how to climb out of it. So it's going through that, and then it took me years to handle that and get it. Like I had to shut everybody out. It was like, okay, it's like I don't exist anymore. I need to focus on myself and get this thing out of it and get this thing handled. So yeah, it was that, and just a lot of YouTube University of learning finance, and that's how I learned about like taking care of myself. Even though as a business owner, obviously you're wired to like reinvest your money, right? You're wired to put everything back in. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I do that too. But I also have multiple backup plans that are happening at the same time, which is making sure you have emergency savings, make sure you have a Roth IRA, make sure you have, just things that if something was to go wrong, then I'm okay. And yeah, just learning to like invest your money and not let it park in a.
So you didn't buy a
savings
Mustang
account.
like most soldiers did?
No, I'm not a fan of Ford at all. But
Or I don't know what that car that usually soldiers buy, like when they're like 18 to 21 years
Mustang,
old.
Camaro.
Yeah, it's like a Camaro or something.
Yeah.
You automatically
No.
know it's some young kid that
it
just joined the
red?
military.
I had like a soccer mom SUV, and it got me to everywhere I need to go.
Did you put
And-
spinning rims on it?
No, that's crazy. I would love to like put some spinners on the truck now though, but it's
I've seen that once. Somebody put spinners on a
But
a
the
van.
point is like it's being smart with where I put the money, right? Now, and of course now having a family, that changes the whole dynamic too. So it's like it's not just me anymore. So then so when Jimmy mentioned like first class, it's like that's one of the things that I started to identify in my life, where what are some things that I value and things that I care for. Those are the things that I will spend extravagantly on, just the things that I love. And then, but on the flip side, obviously you can't spend extravagantly on every day, just
Right.
on everything. So then I cut costs mercilessly on the things that I don't care about. So I might not buy as many shoes. I might not buy clothes as often, and I don't care for those things. I might not, like car parts or like just random things. I can cut that out and spend the money on the things that I value most.
Yeah.
And everybody's rich life is different, right? Like for some people, like for me, it used to be to like when I was starting off this rich life mindset. It's like, okay, what do I value? It could be when I go out. It could be like I want to eat out 3 times a week. That's a rich life,
Right.
it's because it's yours. It's nobody else's, and everybody's got their own.
Like their own
rich
guilty
life.
pleasure, right? That you
Yeah.
spend money on.
Yeah.
It's like maybe it's like every time I eat out, I want appetizers. It could be everyone's social status is different. Everyone's the budget is different, but you start somewhere, and I think regardless, it's having that mindset of this is how I structure my life, and I'm going to focus on things that I care for.
Yep.
And you budget for it, you plan for it, versus you like how I would do it back then. It was just like just swipe the card.
Yeah. Yeah. Money's fake and we'll just
And of
spend
course,
more, obviously.
credit card racks up twice as fast as you think.
You don't know how much you're spending until you get that.
It's
bill
like
that-
whatever the amount you think you owe, double it.
Yeah.
That's the actual
Even
amount.
triple.
Yeah. So it's so easy to just be like, oh yeah, I should have about $1,000, $2,000 debt, but really it's like $5,000. So, and then you check the statement, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's the norm, and I feel like that's how it goes. So yeah, that's where I'm like, okay, now like having a better handle of money, finances, and I'm like, yeah. So I notice some of the things that I value when I travel. I love staying at nice hotels, like the hospitality, just the whole experience,
Customer service,
is
everything.
So right, it's the attention to detail is so awesome. And then same thing with first class. It's just like, I'm okay paying money for it, and because those are the things I value. But then with that, I have to cut elsewhere
in other areas. Yeah.
Yeah, and like once you sit in first class, it's hard to go back. I'm telling you.
I've never really been privileged, except for once in my life, to really sit in first
You
class.
never sat in first class?
Once in my lifetime. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think I've done it once, but I'm more about what am I doing when I get
Yeah,
to my destination.
for sure.
That's more important to me.
Yes,
That
yeah.
experience is more so like whatever is the cheapest flight, whatever gets me there, and then what can I do to maximize my time.
Like I started to notice things. I'm like, yo, hold up, this window's a little close. Like I couldn't put my so I was like, yeah, when I had to recently.
I feel a little bitter about the airlines. Like they used to have the blankets, they used to have the pins, they used to serve lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Now they don't. So I feel like
that's always been like a first class thing though.
no.
I mean, unless you fly overseas.
No.
Yeah,
when I was
overseas.
younger, I remember
Overseas, you're
having-
gonna get
Give you
meals.
Towels,
Yes.
like when you land. And,
Yeah.
I thought that was always
Nice.
like an overseas thing, and then like obviously like the business class overseas, you're
Right.
you're laying down, you're
You
getting
see,
like the
when
full
you fly in
service.
first class all the time, you don't know what us peasants
Yes.
are used to.
Yes.
You know, where
Us
we have to
regular
wait in
people.
No,
line.
hold up. I'm trying to get my bank account like yours. What
I
you
mean,
mean?
listen, listen, the only bank account I have is to Uncle Sam. I mean, in all honesty, I wish. I don't know, but I feel the same way that you do, where it's like I want to be able to get to my destination and then spend the money and maximize the time when I get there. Because a lot of times with first class, I mean, they triple the cost. And then I'm sitting there angry the whole time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just,
Well, you're not making friends in first class.
No.
Like, no one wants to talk to you. I'm in
No.
the back of the plane making friends with every single person in
yes,
my
because
aisle.
they're all
Like,
miserable like you are. They like to be
Yeah.
able to share in that trauma
we're holding
together.
hands for
yes,
takeoff,
singing
like-
Kumbaya, hoping to baby Jesus that you make it out alive.
I'm watching the movie on their phone. Like,
Yes. Yes, you're like, I'm not downloading this. T-Mobile, you are not getting my money right now.
I got
that's
everybody's life
crazy.
story this weekend. It was great.
I got my own TV right there.
You good.
I'm like
He's got 3 different screens.
Yep. Yeah.
the plane is still boarding. I'm already getting served drinks.
His daughter's got 2 chairs, just
Yeah,
2 seats
just-
to herself.
For a little.
Okay, that's the part that I'm a little bit cheap about. I'm like,
Wait.
Hold on.
because now she requires her own seat,
Okay.
right?
She's
So I'm
cute
like,
because she also requires a boat now too.
Oh.
Yeah.
so I'm like, there's a reason first class comes with 2 seats on the side. Sorry, Alexa.
You're on your own.
So I'm like, man, I cannot believe this 4-year-old's flying first class with us.
I think is there 2 seats? Is it 2 seats for first class? Where
If
there's
you-
2 and 2?
Whether it's business class or like the domestic first class flights, like you'll notice it's always 2 by 2.
Well, what I
So
try
now
to do,
now I'm the odd one out, which sometimes it works out. I'm like, you know what I mean?
This is my scoop.
yeah. Well, I mean, what I try to do is I try to like look at the plane and I'll look at the mat first, and I always try to find the one that has like the exit rows. Or if I am in business class and I want to spend a little extra money, then I'm like, all right, I need to sit in row 10 because I know like here's first class, here's where like the business class starts. I know I have that open space.
It's I'm telling you,
I gotta plan ahead.
No, you're
you know?
thinking. And I'm like, as long as I get on the plane, I'm good. Like,
Yes, and I like to be on the plane last. I don't like to go first because then I
I
have
can
to
see
sit
that.
there and
Yeah.
What do you mean you can see that?
Well, because like everybody's.
Oh, yeah.
The plane's not leaving until everyone's on board.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I like.
So
to
you're
be
just
last.
sitting there.
Yeah, and then plus it's like the joy of saying, "Excuse me," that's my seat.
That's crazy.
just every single row, just, you know.
Yeah, I think
Cranking them all.
I think you need to leave. I think you need to move.
No, I'm the first one there. I'm like, yep, that's me.
What do they got? Hot Oshaboris for you waiting when you get into the first class section?
A hot towel, like
Oh my gosh!
flap, you
There's
know,
a
like
fan, a person's
let me clean my
fanning
hand
you.
real quick.
Oh my goodness!
It's
I want one of those planes they fly in Dubai. You ever see those where they have the full hotel room? They have like
that's
a whole
like the
bed
ultra
and-
first class.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
How do I get on that flight?
I mean,
That's
how
what
long
I
is
want
the
to know.
flight? Do I get to enjoy it?
I'm not
'Cause,
on
like,
that.
I
So
think it's
usually
like
those are like the
12, 13 hours.
overseas,
Okay.
overseas flight, like the 12 to 18
Hotel
hour
room.
flights,
Flight.
where you're like there's like an airport, there's like a lounge within the
That's true. There's a lounge,
Airplane,
right?
yeah.
Wait, you mean a lounge on the plane?
On the plane,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is true. There's a lounge on the plane, but there's also a lounge before you get into the plane.
It's crazy how back then they would have like a lounge for like smoking.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh my God.
it's like a bar, and then everyone just smoking in there, like
When I was in Germany, they had that.
Really?
In the airport.
That's
Like,
crazy.
like a smoking lounge.
Yeah.
Times change.
Yeah,
That's
it has
crazy.
changed. But every time I think of a lounge on a plane, I always think of Soul Train.
That's you mean
Is it Soul Train? No, Soul,
Soul
Plane.
Plane.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Yes. Listen, you know what I mean. But I always think of Soul Plane. I always think there's like a lounge where it's popping and everyone's like doing crazy stuff. That's what I think of.
See, we're very different. Because
Yeah.
I think Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh,
Right? Like,
yeah.
maybe.
But we've never been privileged to have that
No,
experience.
no.
It's like how can we jump on that? I was just telling Noah earlier today. I was like, it would be nice to know Elon Musk, because if the apocalypse happen, you'll be on that Noah's Ark. You'll be on that ship. Right? Outside of that, we're all dead.
Yeah. I mean,
like if the apocalypse happened, like that's your time to go.
I'm just going to maximize the time that I have here.
That's
Yes.
And then, what happens tomorrow is tomorrow's problem.
That's right.
So-
And I always imagine like if it was the Titanic, I would be that old person that dies. You know how the couple that they just go down together? That'd be me. It's like,
Yeah.
listen, I might as well just call it good.
I don't know how to swim.
I'm not trying to end up
It's true.
on Mars with a bunch of rich assholes.
No.
But also, it's the
Like-
reality
Think
of
about
like
that flight, though.
that is But here's the thing: it's like the reality is that you realize. I was talking to Noah about this. Is that you realize you ain't shit. You have nothing to give. That they're willing to save you. Every apocalyptic movie, the hero is always the person that has something to give back, and then it makes you realize when you start talking about it out loud. You're like, wow, I have literally nothing to give.
Yikes.
That's it. Yeah, yikes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. That's not true.
I mean, I have things to
Like-
give, but not like that's a contribution to where, okay, well, if there's a mass disease or mass virus breakout,
Yeah.
I have something to offer to save humanity.
That's like a different level, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's a
that's
different
like,
level.
There are people there for that. We have other skills that we can share.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm very funny. They need funny people on
That
Mars.
they need funny people.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
So,
And they need coffee to stay awake because the weather over there is crazy.
yeah.
Like there's only one of you because only you can do what you do.
Exactly.
yeah.
You could have a Voyager coffee stand on Mars.
That's fitting. It's very fitting.
Just saying, we got to be creative here. There could be-
$1,000
Yeah,
a cup.
$1,000 a cup.
Yeah.
They could be a lot more than that.
That would be interesting.
And then what coffee would you serve on Mars? Because you serve some interesting coffee.
Oh my gosh.
You served one for Halloween. I think when we opened up, you had these interesting drinks that nobody forgot about, that people still talk about. Even Courtney talks about it. It's like, it's a drink with like sparkles in it.
She said hocus pocus.
Oh, Hocus Pocus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we love Halloween. That's like my favorite holiday, so we try to do those up. I don't remember which one the Hocus Pocus was, but that's really cool. I mean, we put glitter and
Yes.
everything because
Yeah.
I'm a dance teacher. I love glitter,
Yeah.
so naturally.
Or even like one that has like fog that comes out of it.
that.
Like dry ice?
Yeah,
that
little
would
dry
be cool.
ice.
Yes.
No,
yes.
I love, it's kind of playing like color theory, right? Like if you use the purple lotus and then you use like an orangey yellow flavor and you put it together, it cancels out so it's clear.
Ooh.
So that one's like kind of fun. Like it's interesting what you can do. It's not just flavors. It's not just
Where do you get these
caffeine.
ideas?
Just playing. Like obviously there's, Pinterest and there's
Of
other
course,
coffee
yeah.
shops, and like my goal is to visit every coffee shop I can. If there's a new one, I'm going to go see it.
Have you been to Europe?
Yes, when I was younger.
Do you remember how different it is, at least if you can remember being in a cafe, how different it is than the experiences that we as customers have in Washington dealing with coffee shops?
Yeah, I mean, it's so different, right?
Yeah.
My coffee was like this big. It was just straight up espresso, right? And
No
back then,
flavors.
no flavors, no nothing. Like there was a language barrier, so I was struggling, and I was like, I just like coffee. Give me coffee. And so they hand me this tiny, tiny cup, and I'm like, well, that's perfect. And maybe that's what sparked my coffee order, because now I just do 2 shots over ice. But
Could you imagine going back and just like reading your coffee order to somebody like in the UK or even like Italy?
and they just shake their head.
2-shot
"No."
Americano, extra ice.
Oi.
We actually don't have ice here.
That's right. They don't have ice, do they?
Yeah, they don't serve. You get your water and there's no ice, and I'm like, and it's sparkling, right?
We're so
that's
spoiled
different.
over here.
We are.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's like an American thing.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I don't know how that even, we have to look that up. Like, how did ice become a thing in the United States?
need it.
Because I need ice in my drink.
Same.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
that's the Americano, right? So it's supposed to be this like condensed coffee, but American soldiers wanted more, so they started adding water to their shots to expand.
Oh.
And so that's why we have the Americano, right? It's
I didn't know that.
shots and
Yeah,
water.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though.
Yeah, don't quote me. I might have some details wrong, but that's
We'll look at it
the
later.
gist. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I love history like that. There's always some like background information about something that you're either consuming or seeing, and it's always so interesting to find out where that came from.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I
like
mean?
so interesting to me. Like I wanted to ask you, like what started the night markets? Like what sparked it?
It was just, I felt like there was an opportunity to bring something vibrant to the community. And I say this all the time to people, like community is, there's pockets of community everywhere around the world, right? But it's your job when you enter a new environment to put yourself out there and contribute to that community, and that's what brings people together. So being born in Taiwan and having the opportunity to see the mecca of night markets, we're talking about multiple streets, thousands of food, all street foods, and I thought there was an opportunity to do that here. Hasn't been that easy, but
But you're doing it. Like the crowds that show up.
Yeah.
Like
But that
I
was the
love-
vision. I wanted to highlight diversity. I wanted to highlight the cultural foods. In a couple weeks, we have a Palestinian street food vendor coming in, and so it's been cool to be able to bring, especially like the Seattle, King County food businesses to come down to Thurston County, because from what I've seen, I feel like that's never happened before for a King County food truck or food vendor because why would they come down here? There's just not.
It's not like easy either. You have to get
Right.
different permits and different inspections.
It's not even
and
just that. It's
so-
like, why will we sit through traffic? Why will we travel a couple counties down to a place where we have no idea, a fraction of the population?
yeah.
Like, why will we do that when we're sitting pretty right here in King
And it's
County?
nice because if they find a food vendor that works for them, I mean, I don't know about you, but I am willing to drive really far for good food. So if I try something that is at the market and then I know they're in Seattle or Bellevue, I'll drive the hour and a half to get to Bellevue, or 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast I want to go.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you have the foodies that are willing to explore and travel, and I think the majority just you have a majority of people that aren't culturally open to trying new things. So then for us, it's also combining with our marketing efforts, how we're active on the social scene, and to be able to introduce that to the community. And I think having JBLM right here with a service member, high turnover ratios that comes through, and I think that plays a role too, how we're able to kind of bring people together. And then also just an opportunity for, I mean, we have so many like small businesses, people that have an idea, and we help turn that idea into, like last season we had the Peruvian food. We had, you know, we're starting to see things that there's Venezuelan food, and just like those are things that you would have never seen
Yeah.
outside of the night market. So obviously there's still a long way to go, right? This is in a way it's like people say, you know, wow, you guys are really, you know, established, and it's like, no, in a way it feels like we're just getting started, because there's so much more room to go. But I think we're trending in the right direction.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the vision. I wanted to bring something different here, and I think overall the community appreciates the variety, the diversity, and
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
and along the way we get to help businesses get exposure and utilize the data and analytics we have to help you change things up. Like, hey, maybe we can change the display. We'll help with presentations. We'll help with sales. It's like, how do we help you maximize your time? And also, and at the same time, we charge. I would say that our fees and service fees are, and the vendor fees are, one of the lowest in the region. So it's designed that way, and we go seek that revenue elsewhere to help make up for that. So it's not like you're paying a crazy amount where you're under so much pressure to sell the moment the event starts. Because I feel like as a vendor in the past, I've been in that situation where it's like, if I pay $500 for a vendor fee, like, I gotta make this back as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Right. Otherwise you start, you know, as you get, the closer you get towards the end of the event, the more you're like, damn it, this one didn't work out
Well,
the
it
way.
brings the vibe down, and like you're out there trying to have
your
a good
demeanor's
time
different.
too.
Your whole
So it's
attitude,
just
your
smart.
energy is different. So I think that part is having to be a vendor myself in the past. Like, I understand what that feels like. So it's taking that and taking the event coordinator's perspective and use that to help people scale the business.
You said two things I thought was pretty interesting in your response. The one thing you said was like, you're just getting started. And then also understanding the feeling and the emotion that comes with being a vendor and trying to get a return on your investment. You know, it's interesting because you have Voyager Coffee and you're thinking big, like, hey, people might look at what you guys are doing and say, wow, this is amazing, this is great. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, sometimes we have to like appreciate what we have, because we forget, like, we always want to do more and more and more. But I think that's what makes a great entrepreneur, is like every stage that you're doing, it's always, I'm just getting started, I'm ready to go on to the next thing. But I think it's also a good way to talk to people that are also just getting started in a much different level, in a much different area of their life. Like when you're saying, I'm just getting started, but then you remember being a vendor. It's like how to talk to vendors that are coming in and saying, I feel a little scared, I feel a little bit afraid, or I didn't do good this time, but to keep going because the next time is something different. Or to utilize social media like you always promote and talk about.
I think you have to kind of project yourself flip a few years further down. Like, you can't just tackle the day to day and just kind of go, you know, like go along with the plan.
Go with the flow.
Because it's like, what's the goal here? What's the projection of how this was going to go? And I knew from the beginning that just the night market itself is not enough. That's not going to get me to the goal, to accomplish my goals. Like, there needs to be more, right? So then that's where Sway really evolved, where it's like we're adding the Velvet Room, we're adding podcasts, we're adding all kinds of different ventures. So I'm diversifying all of these avenues, and along the way I'm able to, you know, hire and pay staff. I'm able to get more people involved, and the platform. As long as you tap in with me, like, it's a two-way street. Like, if you support me, I will give that same energy back to you. And I think that's one of the coolest parts. Like, we're building solid relationship, and everything is like long term. The goal is always long term. It's a marathon, right? Sometimes we all get impatient, right? You look on social media, you're like, oh shit, like this person's already there, that person's already so much ahead, and you start to rush the process. But it's like everybody's journey is different, everybody's connections different, the resources is different. Like you take your time, you know, but the main thing is you got to do it right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, you got to do it right, and how you source things, and sometimes, you know, mistakes happens. Sometimes, and unfortunately,
Mistakes happen.
Unfortunately,
They do happen.
They
yeah.
do, yeah.
right. A lot of time, unfortunately, they're very expensive.
They are very expensive.
Business mistakes are very expensive, or it can
Sometimes
be
your
very
generator
expensive.
dies on the spot.
But
Like,
what have
Right.
you guys?
So it's like, how do you pivot?
Yeah.
Right. How do you
That's
pivot
the key.
when something just completely shit the bed?
And it will happen.
And
It
like
does.
your event starts in 45 minutes and your generator dies. It's like, how do I fix this right now?
Without going into full panic mode.
yeah.
Yeah, to like you can, and I think you see that some people will just shut down. Some people, because this shit's hard.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
running a business is hard.
Yep.
And you kind of see, you know, who's cut out for this and who's really not. You'll see people, you know, of course, in my position, we've seen hundreds of vendors and business, you know, organizations come through, and some every year there's a turnover. You know, some fold and some don't. Some will continue to pivot. Some will continue to revamp their designs and revamp their model and make the tweaks to see how can I improve.
Right.
So
It's like you're almost challenging yourself. It's like the only competition is really you, because when you do something, maybe it doesn't go in the right direction that you want to go into, right?
Yeah.
And you're judging yourself. You're like, how do I make this better? And like you said, not everyone has that mentality, or maybe it's just not the right time for them. Like for you, was there something like within your business starting Voyager that made you question it, right? That made you feel, is this really what I want to be doing? Like something happened that you question, like if this is the route that you should be going. And then what turned that around for you to say, no, it's for me? Like what reignited that? You know what I mean?
I have to admit, I've been there many, many times. I have drained all my water out on the, you know, the depot grass right
Yeah.
before the event. I've had a generator die. I've ripped out the cord straight from the trailer. Like I've had all of these setbacks and all of these hard things happen. And I think in the moment it sucks. Like it just sucks. And then, okay, you have to feel it. You have to sit with it. Okay, like this sucks and I feel this way. Then it's like, okay, I have options. I can throw in the towel today and I can be done.
Yeah.
Or I can pivot and I can do this. And I would say almost every single time I've been able to pivot. If I haven't been able to, it's because I've run out of options. Like I don't have an electrician that can come in right now and fix this thing, or, you know, things like that. But I think the thing that makes me push to keep going is how much joy it brings me. So you were talking about comparison into other businesses, and like, well, they're elevating, they're getting so much bigger, and they're hitting my goals that I want. But I think there's also beauty in like taking a step back and looking at what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Somebody this morning said to me that comparison is the thief of joy.
For sure.
So like I can look at every other coffee trailer and be like, they have 4 trucks and they are out every single day and they're doing all these things and I want to do that. But I also just served a couple of weddings this year. I think I did 3. And like that was so meaningful to me. Like that's a huge win. So like, no, I don't have a second truck. I don't have my brick and mortar. I don't have those things. But I got to do these really intimate, special events with customers that are really close to me, and that refills my bucket and kind of drives me forward. So thinking about things like that, like what is bringing me joy? What is a win that is not a number win or, you know, that kind of win? Like what is sparking joy, right?
For sure. Is you gotta find joy in the things that you do. Like if you absolutely hate it, it's just not it.
And it's not it, yeah. And like your feelings can change, right? You can be in it for so long, and then you were talking about businesses turning over and just throwing in the towel and being done. But also you can run that track and then hit the finish line and be like, that was it. I got to experience this wonderful, beautiful thing. I made all these new connections. Now I have a new passion and it's time to move on. So like I think people get really caught up in being like, I have to be the best in my industry. I have to do the best. I have to have as many locations as possible, and I have to have X amount of students or events. But scale it back, look at where your wins are.
But maybe that's that human connection, like exactly what you just said right there. Is I think that there are moments when I just want to quit. I tell all the staff, I'm like, I'm not coming out, quit. I'm putting in my notice.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, like, I own the business. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But then it's what you're saying is like when you're doing weddings and you're working with customers, and then it kind of brings you back to like, okay, so even though I feel like I'm not where I need to be, at least what I expect myself to be, when I see someone smile or when I see someone like become successful in whatever they do, or, you know, speaking specifically of the school, it's like when I see a student go off and they open up their own business and they're successful and they're killing it. It's like, okay, I just had a bad day.
Yeah.
This is why I do what I do. It's because I enjoy seeing other people thrive and teaching them that and mentoring them that. My client earlier said today, she's like, you're a hype girl. I was like, yeah, I love hyping people up.
Yeah.
I love hyping people up. I love making people smile. Like that just brings me joy, you know, because sometimes like I may not have a hype person in my life. And so by me hyping other people up, hypes me up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So it's beautiful that you see that as like, I'm going to stop, put my phone down. I'm going to stop comparing because this wedding, I'm living in this moment and I'm enjoying every moment of someone coming up and telling their little short stories.
Yeah.
You know, because people do. I mean, like I talk to the baristas over at Madre's and they know more about my daughter sometimes than I know about her. Like, oh, by the way, she had this. It's just that connection, that relationship.
It's all about people and community,
Yes,
right?
it's all about people.
Yeah.
I'm sure when you talk to every vendor, you know their life story. You know, they track you down. They just start talking to you, you know.
Well, and that's like so fun. I feel like I'm making friends, even if I have a bad sales day, right? Like that's a bummer. It's hard. You want to make back your money, things like that. But was it a good connection day? Was it good networking? Did I make a new friend that might be able to help me get another gig somewhere else, which happens all the time. I've met so many other coffee vendors at markets. Like if I can't serve, you can go. And we have this working relationship, which is really beautiful too.
Yeah.
A lot of time the success isn't really reflected on your total sales for the day, for the event, because there will be events in the past as a vendor, right? There will be events where I might not have a great sale. I might only have a single digit sale, but I closed 2 wholesale order that were, 4 or 5 digit sales. So it's like, was it still a bad event? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, yeah.
But those are the things that doesn't reflect on, and then so it's just like attending an event as a vendor. There's so much levels and strategies and art to it. How do you sell yourself? How do you get engaged with people? Like, if you're just on your phone the entire time, then don't expect any spectacular results that come with it.
People want to connect.
Right.
They want to have a good time.
So like there's so many ways to get yourself out there. It's collaborating with other vendors. Maybe you can collaborate on a special drink. There's so many ways to collaborate, and I think that's an area that I wish more businesses and pop-up vendors would see. It's not just you get in, you do your thing and get out.
This is mine, that is yours.
You get what you put in there.
Yeah.
You could have a great product. You could have some, you could have great sales. Sure, all that. But there's opportunity for create content. There's opportunity to collaborate with other businesses, to get to know someone. Even if someone is in your same category or industry,
Oh yeah.
you can turn that into, you can leverage that into some kind of collaboration that generates noise and then cross audience. So
collaboration though is key. That's how I met you.
Yeah.
Was at the night market, and then we had our grand opening. You were here, and people still talk about that. They're like, "Can Hailey come back and do another one?" And we have to we have to make sure that we're providing her a lot of like clients and customers. But people remember that, and I do agree with you. I love that, because even if you're not making a sell, if you're stepping outside of that 10 by 10 space and you're going out to shake your hands and meet with other vendors, and you can get down and you can collaborate, I think that's the key. It's like building up those relationships. Like, okay, you didn't make a sale, but you're making that connection for a future opportunity.
Business is a long game.
Oh, yes, it is a long game.
Your success, your whole reputation success won't be depend on one single event.
Yeah.
Right? Like, everyone take L's at some point. That's just
For sure.
That's just what it is. If anything, I would say you take more L's than wins.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is. And like, I think a lot of times what social media did was it glamorized this what winning looks like.
Well, they look at it as immediate results.
So it's like, oh, that's what I should expect.
It's gonna ruin everything.
And there's so many different
pulling up in a
factors
G-Wagon
to
with your With your trailer right in the back of it, right?
And it just you just never know, like what if someone owes $150,000 for
You
the
don't
G
know what's
wagon that's
going
paying
on,
$2,000 a month for the payment. It's like, would I want that? No, like
That person flies.
it's all just
Yeah.
Yeah.
That person. Yeah. They have their own plane.
They have their own plane.
It's just like it's someone could have the nicest car, whatever, but be in a shit ton of debt. It's just like
You never know.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You never know. So it's just like I don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like it's the people that you know how it is. Like it's like seeing billionaires. They don't dress like billionaires.
No.
A polo, a pant, like khaki pants, and you know what I'm saying? Like
Although Jeff Bezos' new wife, she totally changed him around. He was, dressing down. Now he dresses up all the time.
You really pay attention.
Not like
Mr.
intentionally.
Bezos.
Well, it's just, maybe I'm looking. Yeah, listen, maybe.
Are you comparing? Don't do
I
that.
am comparing.
Don't do that.
I should have a yacht where the country itself has to break down the bridge just so my yacht can go right through it.
I want you to have a yacht.
I think we should all have a yacht.
yeah.
Everyone gets their own yacht.
No, we get our own yacht.
Check under your seat. Everyone gets a yacht.
The only difference is I'll pay my fair share of taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the
Would
biggest
you still have
problem
to
with-
pay your taxes if your boat was in a territory that's not really affiliated with any country? Like, how would you know what water is affiliated with a country that you have to pay taxes on?
It's not even
There's
that.
a line at the
There has to be a
bottom
line,
of the
right?
ocean. Yeah, you got to swim down and check it out, and then you can.
I'm for the people. Look, if I can end world hunger with money I have, say less. It's done.
You really embody that too.
For sure.
Like at the
if
the
I
markets,
eat,
you do.
everybody eats.
Yeah.
My whole team knows. And just like, but to each his own, right? That's just how I move.
Yeah.
Like I don't expect everyone to like agree with my philosophy, but I just think at the core of it, how the night market brand started, that was what it was from the beginning. Like I would go around and help people sell. Like that's because I want everyone, and I truly think that was one of the reasons Sway
doesn't turn
Sway
off.
got big.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No.
He's got ideas all the time, and it's always like to help someone else's business. Even in the school, he's like, okay, so this is what we should do, and I think we should do this. It's like his ideas are just constantly,
Just
they never
everything
turn
going-
off.
Yeah. No, I believe it.
No
And I-
offense, Jason.
Like it
There he goes.
Like there's it's a
Yeah,
long
like,
term
sorry,
thing.
I gotta finish this thought.
No, it's just a long game, like having the relationships, like and then like if I can help someone, of course I will. But like it leads to it's a two-way street, like when I need it, because I believe in business karma for sure. You fuck somebody over, like it's coming.
Yeah.
So I firmly believe in that, and so far like it's come back to me,
Like you said, the long
in
game.
many ways
Yeah.
that I would have never imagined the friendships, the relationships, and like just amazing things and opportunities that have come along.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's how you treat people matters,
Oh yeah.
and people
Yeah.
remember how you make them feel. So yeah, that's been the
And I think the community,
mantra.
And when I say community, I'm not talking about like the community of Lacey, the community of Olympia. I'm talking about like your inner circle friends. I think it's important to have people that are supportive, but also people that are going to call you out.
Yeah.
I think there was like a situation where I was upset about something, and I'm going to call myself out here. And Jason's like, yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, just don't worry about it. It's fine. Because what's something that he's used to, I'm not used to, right? And I had to kind of adjust. And he's like, no, I deal with it all the time. You're fine. And I could say the same about things that are happening in my business. Like, it's not a big deal. It's fine. But I think having the support to say like, okay, take it down a notch, calm down. It's going to be okay. Like, we're going to pivot, or we're going to do this. I think you need a support system that can also say like, you need to bring it down. I'm going to hold you accountable. You need to pivot a little bit. Let's brainstorm. Because sometimes if you're just by yourself, then it's all you. You might have another brain out there that says like, oh no, we're going to do it this way. Even with Courtney, like if I didn't have Courtney and Alex, like they were my other brains that can sometimes fill in the gaps that I can't fill.
Yeah.
That's what it means to have like the community. I think it's just also like the inner, like a pebble, you throw it in the water, like that inner circle is what matters so much.
life truly gets harder.
It does get harder.
The older as you get older.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Well, it depends on how you categorize that, right? Like,
But-
it does get harder, but there are like other things happening that
For sure.
make it easier. People are coming into themselves and able
For
to
sure.
speak freely a little bit better. And
Yeah.
when I ask advice,
ideally, you evolve
Yeah.
as a human being, and I think one thing that I always try to shift my perspective and mindset on is if I'm having a rough time. Especially busy season, I tend to like start to get overwhelmed,
I can't tell.
and of course,
never seen it.
No, I actually mean that though. I can't ever tell.
No, I'm with you.
no, I get stressed out in the dark.
At 1 o'clock in the morning,
For sure. Oh yeah.
I think he sent like a gift to Noah, and I was like in the group. I'm like, how is he still up at this?
Yep.
Yeah, it's so. But how I pivot that is like, I'm sure, of course, everyone goes through those where you start to panic. You're like, oh my god, like the imposter syndrome starts to kick in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, am I even for this? Like, am I even the right person for this? It happens less and less once you build more repetition. But one thing that I always come back to is if I have this mindset of like, if everyone I love was to die in 24 hours, would I care about the problem I'm trying to solve, I'm stressed out about right now? 10 out of 10 times, no. So is it really that important?
That got really deep. Wow. That
That did.
I was like, where are we going?
It's dark, but just
Yeah.
like,
But it's a good way to.
but it's perspective, right? Like, if everyone I love is gonna die tomorrow, would I care about what I'm bitching and complaining about right now? No.
Yeah.
Then right away I'm like, it's fine.
Then what? Yeah.
It's fine.
Just keep going.
This person might not be happy with me, and that's okay. Look, I'm going through a lot, but everything's okay. So it's that part has been, so that was one of the biggest shifts I have in the last, I'll say like 2-3 years, where it's just, I can shift out of that mindset, because you know how there's always those moments where you start to feel it. You start to feel like, oh my God, I'm starting
Tax
to panic.
season?
I'm starting to panic, right? There's just something is like holding over you, and so yeah, it's just perspective.
Yeah.
I think authenticity plays into that too,
Yeah.
right? Like if you back your product, your experience, what you're providing so much, you trust it fully, like it's easier to deal with pushback. So if
Yeah.
somebody comes back and they're like, I don't like your prices. And it's like, well, I fully trust my pricing. I've
That's
thought about
crazy
it. I
that
feel
somebody would say that.
Yeah.
It's very, very rare. Like maybe twice in 4 years, somebody has said something, and I feel so. I'm being very authentic. I'm not trying to like swindle.
For sure.
I'm not trying to push.
You're being
things.
transparent.
I'm being really transparent.
Right.
I fully back my decision to price it this way, and so it's easy to have that conversation. Be like, I'm so sorry, like, and then we can go from there. But you know, literally anything that comes up.
You
if
also
I'm
can't
there.
argue opinions. Like someone else's opinions about the school, the coffee,
Right.
Yeah.
the event has nothing to do. Doesn't mean we can't improve,
Right.
but
I
but,
think
but
too,
it has nothing to do with
It might
like
not have anything
what
to do
you
with
think of.
Right.
What you think of this situation, this product, with the information you have, doesn't mean two things could be true at once.
Yeah.
Right. So it's all perspective.
But we're all just human too, right? So that person complaining
Yeah.
about a $5 coffee, maybe they just had the worst day ever. They've
For
lost
su-
all
for sure,
of their
for
loved ones
sure.
in the last 24 hours, and now
For
they're
sure.
just trying to be heard, right? Like
It's like when someone
I can hear
cut me out
and-
on a freeway.
Yeah.
I'm cussing you out, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I've done that when April was in labor, and I had to rush to Tacoma.
No one knows
You know
what
what I'm
you're
saying?
going
Like,
through. I don't know what
no
they're
one
going
knows
through.
why I'm driving like an asshole.
Yeah.
When I'm on the shoulders, I'm booking it. So it's like, so it's like no one knows,
The eye contact.
right? like,
Like, well,
well, his windows are tinted too, so you probably can't. He's just
so you really just don't
no,
know.
but, hey, we had the Corolla back then. You can see everything. You see me going, move, motherfuckers. And
I get it.
Of course, it was Friday,
oof
4
on
p.m.
I-5. Ooh,
going north to Tacoma. Yeah,
that's a little hard.
Yeah.
That's a little.
water broke. I'm like, fuck.
But if you're
Was
being
it at the house?
transparent,
At the house. So we had to book it to Tacoma. Yeah.
Oh, you weren't going to St. Pete's. You were like, no, we're
No,
going to
Tacoma.
First class.
I'm talking about like
first class.
no, it was not first class. I fly a fucking helicopter if that was the
Listen,
case.
you were on the shoulder. That's kind of like first class. You're getting past everyone, you know?
You know how there's always like shit and trash on the
yeah,
shoulder.
I know.
I'm just,
That is
I'm just like, that's what I had to do. But
probably when your wife got to the hospital, she ended up having the baby right then and there because all those bumps were just pushing that baby out.
man, hell no. Okay, that's a separate story. Like,
How long was she in labor for?
it wasn't very long. I think it was like 6 hours.
Okay. I mean, for a man, 6 hours, it's not a big deal. But for us women, 6 hours can seem like an eternity.
Okay, let me clarify.
thank you.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
But
I'll pass.
compared to like a lot of stories I've heard, like 24 hours, 48. I'm like,
That's crazy.
Good God. I've been very open about this. I don't have what it takes. I can't give birth. If the roles were reversed, I can't
Women
do
can
it.
handle a lot of
I
extreme
can't do
pain.
it. I'm a bitch. I can't do it.
Yeah. I don't think most men can. And I mean, you might want to like censor that out. But I don't think most men can.
No, this is uncensored.
No, this is actually
Like,
a scientifically proven. Women can handle more physical pain
Oh, for
than
sure.
men.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I cannot. Like, if the roles are reversed, I can't do it.
Jeez.
I'm no better than a man. I couldn't do it.
Yes.
I got plenty
No.
of kids at the studio. I'm good.
Like,
Well, there's a lot of mental and emotional from afterwards too. I think that's what it is. It's like mostly that after effect.
Yeah.
But during the process, what's weird is like your body forgets all the pain. You just know it was painful. You just don't remember the pain because then you end up having another one. You're like, how did I do that? You know?
I'm telling you, there is no another one.
I mean, maybe, maybe,
No, there's no maybe. Like, I already got.
Oh, well, I mean, sometimes, listen, things happen. Things slip up. I'm just letting you know. I've heard stories of people getting pregnant still.
Also, like, I get praised a lot for going through the process of getting snipped.
Oh, yeah, women love that.
Because,
they really do.
Because I feel like, well, in my head, I was just like, okay, I didn't give birth.
Yeah,
This is the least I could do.
yeah.
Like, and then because you know how, like, what was it, the IUD, and then like the pills, and you have all these birth controls, and it fucks with your hormone.
Yeah. No, I love that. When I hear like a girlfriend whose husband or spouse has, got snipped, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing that he made that sacrifice because it's usually the woman. No offense to everyone out there.
Yeah.
But I want to see comments later on.
Like,
but
fair.
it's kind of cool.
Okay.
That's an admiration. That's cool. I like that.
Progressive is fucking here. Fair is fair. That's how I look at it.
Right.
I'm like,
Absolutely.
I didn't have to push a baby out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
I think that's why God invented kidney stones for men.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, chill.
Sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Like, and you have like a lot of, I will see on like TikTok, like a lot of alpha dudes like, no, fuck that, I could never. I'm like, you fucking punk bitch.
Yeah. Are you talking about kidney stones, or are you still talking about popping out a baby?
I'm talking about getting snipped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Wow, this podcast really took a turn.
No, but I don't know what is it. No, that's okay. That's okay because it's real life. It's
Real
a true
shit.
story.
Yeah,
it's
we're talking about real shit.
How does it that a man that says I don't want to get snipped, like what is the differentiation besides the fact that it's just an opinion? Like if you're with your woman and you're like, all right, well, I definitely don't want to have any more kids. Like I'm happy with what I have.
Yeah.
Then why not just get snippety snip, right? Like if you're not going to go out there and produce more children, then you might as well just get snippety snip. Like you said, it's like why would a woman have to get?
I feel like maybe a lot of like dudes feel like it's taking away a piece of the manhood.
I mean, maybe.
I've heard that, yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I could see that because, like, for me, personal TMI, I got my tube side, but it's not that it makes me less of a woman. I definitely don't want to have any more kids, but I can see and understand the feeling behind it, but also I'm relieved. Like, thank God. Like, I love my kids, but thank God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it was, so for me, it was just like, no brainer. Yeah, I was like, yeah, no problem. I'll do it.
And I will tell you that women do have admiration for that because I was talking to a client of mine where, oddly enough, there was a med spa in the same area that had an office where men get snipped, and she said that the women would be clapping their hands when the men would come out.
Dead ass. You can, the ladies can go get your med spa done. You can
Double date.
Double date.
You'll be done. You'll be done with getting snipped before the lady's even done with a med spot. It's that fast.
Wow.
I've heard there's an office somewhere where you get like a commemorative knife when you're done too, getting snipped. Like
That's a little too much.
Oh, all right.
I think
all
that's
right,
hilarious.
all right.
That's gonna remind me of Lorena Bobbitt.
All right.
No, you guys are too young to probably remember her, but that's what that would remind me of. God bless.
Like, give them a little prize.
I mean, like,
maybe it's like
I-
snacks.
I like the idea to cheer them on,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they deserve any snacks. Maybe gummies. I'm not
gummies.
sure. Like gummies with like THC possibly to kind of calm down. Maybe some Dragon Balm. I don't know. But
like
a
flowers.
knife is
It would-
crazy.
Okay, flowers.
It was cool. It was a very easy process. And
I heard it's in and out. You're just like quick.
like it took like maybe 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was awake the whole time. Like I was talking to the doctor about Hawaii.
I'm flying first class to Hawaii.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, what island you going?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go do this and that." And he was like, "All right, well done. Put some ice on it."
I fived you on the way out.
Yeah, I was like, "All right, cool, thanks."
It's great.
Skedaddle out of there. I was like,
That's so interesting because I always hear the opposite from men where it's like it was so traumatic for them.
No, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Kinda meant.
it was.
I know, but just, you know,
I'm
it's
trying to
Just-
start fights today.
No, it was so easy, man. I went fucking grocery shopping at H Mart after. Had some Korean food at.
I don't know,
What's-
Jason.
what's
You
the
might
name
not
of that
actually be
spot
100% snipped. You know, I wouldn't be
No.
surprised. April comes out like 6 months later. Hey, so by the way,
Oh my gosh, don't put that in the universe.
No.
well, I don't know. I mean, that just seems because most men they're
All right.
out.
You
They're
gotta
out
do
for the
Chill.
count.
Your follow-up test.
Chill, test it.
Yeah, there you go.
Be good.
Passed your
Okay.
test, so.
Just saying.
I just wasn't being a little bitch.
Oh my god.
It was that easy. All right, fellas.
I hope
Go get snipped.
Yeah, go
Don't
get
be a bitch.
snipped, and don't drive on the
Don't be a bitch.
shoulder lane
Yeah.
after you get snipped.
Okay.
Bump.
Yeah.
Wait. No. Okay. If after getting snipped, you have no reason to be driving on shoulders. Okay. If I'm
Trying to
talking
rush
about-
home,
but,
put an ice
hey,
on it.
If no, it wasn't even that bad. I literally skedaddle out of there. I was like, and I went grocery shopping.
He's like tap dancing.
I know.
Hey.
He puts on his roller skates. He's like, hold on. The light up ones.
Hey,
rolls out of there.
I Dougie my way out of there. I was like, shit, I was there. Let's go.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was
funny.
done. Yeah, it was easy. So
So is this a promotion and a sponsorship for men getting snipped?
honest, I think, I mean, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, well, because I just feel like I feel like I've seen like just when women have to take all varieties of birth controls, and I feel like they all fuck with your hormones like
Yeah.
in a very different way.
Yeah.
And like you gotta remember to take the pills. You gotta like, just all those things. What's the one that like goes in your?
Oh,
arm?
I don't know which one those ones are.
Wasn't there? There's a one that like goes in your.
Planon? Is it next Planon?
I'm
right?
not sure. I mean, I've been.
Oh,
There's one that like they put it like in your arm.
Some people have
and
reactions
it's
to
there
it.
for like I think 5-10 years
That's crazy.
I've had friends get it.
or some
Yeah.
shit like that. And
It changes the personality almost, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, and if like fucks with your mood, so it's just like, well, it doesn't change anything. Like I feel normal, and just like if that's what I can do for my partner who gave birth and have to deal with postpartum, have to deal with like, bruh,
Yeah.
no brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
love that.
Who was the hospital? What was that? I think it was
Francis.
the Franciscan.
Saint Francis.
TG? There's TG and
It was in Lakewood. Shout out to my.
oh,
What was the doctor's name? God damn it. He was the Asian guy.
Wow.
This is quite the turn.
It was like Dr. Wong or something. Shout out to Dr. Wong. Thanks for the snip.
Thanks for the snip.
It was like Franciscan?
Tag him in. Invite as a collaborator.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see this, tap in. I'll tag you.
You can have a Voyager Espresso coffee and you get snipped in the same day.
Ooh, hey.
Hey.
Actually,
Hey.
though.
That's what happens when you collaborate. You come
then
up with
have
some
great
creative
dinner.
ideas. You never know. You can create a special drink.
Yeah. What would we call it?
Hocus
snip?
Pocus is gone.
Okay.
Is
I'm
gone.
gonna dig up the menu for
The
you and find that.
the final countdown.
The final countdown. I know.
Okay. So speaking of the final countdown, though, we have a segment before we get you out of here.
Oh.
It's called "Did You Eat Yet?" And so we'll run through like some rapid fires, but the one thing we always ask all the guests is if you have to give the young Hailey, who's just about to enter the just about to begin the entrepreneurial journey, what would be the one advice you give
Oh my gosh.
to the young Hailey?
Is this where like the tears come in? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I mean,
We should
hey,
have
we don't
got
judge.
tissues. We need to buy tissue boxes. That's what we need to do.
Kleenex sponsorship.
And what age would you be at? I would say, you know what? You were 8. If you were 8 years old.
If I was 8 years old.
Maybe, it's just whenever
yeah.
you think, you know
I mean,
what?
I think it's probably the same advice I would give to myself at any age, but just be yourself and trust your gut. Like, be authentic and be transparent and be who you want to be. Like, I feel like I've tried to put on so many hats and be a different person for different reasons. But I'm finding the most joy in my business now being who I am. Like, the trailer we bought, it was white, right? And it had the wood and the green, and it was a vibe, and it was beautiful. But I felt out of place in my own trailer. And so now that we're painting it, like, it's all black now, inside and out, and I'm getting a new logo, and like, we're up there having fun. I've got lights and glitter, and like, we're playing, we're having fun. So like,
Yeah.
maybe that's the inner child, but like, we are just there to be ourselves and have a good time, and we're making great connections while we're doing it. So just be yourself and trust your gut.
Okay, now we'll say maybe all time or just lately. Your favorite food spot in Thurston County.
Oh my gosh. I love food.
It can be lately, so we don't put anyone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, or maybe there's one that you're just like 10 toes down. This is the best spot.
Okay. Has to be in Lacey.
Thurston. We'll go Thurston County.
Okay.
Yeah. Or surrounding.
I
It could be
mean-
surrounding. That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to just shout this out, but
Yeah, yeah.
Kitchen 86 in Palm Springs had the best blackberry pizza I've ever had in my entire life. I had it.
Blackberry pizza.
It's like a blackberry sauce, and there's this like delicious cheese, and so I can't stop
I can
thinking
see
about
that. I can actually see that working.
I mean,
no, I can see
I mean,
that
I know
working.
they have like the
Well,
blueberry
what kind
cheese.
of cheese?
Honestly, I don't know.
I
I just
can
love
see
cheese.
that. Yeah, I
Like,
can see that working.
I'm going to get the
I see it.
recipe.
Yeah.
and I'm
I
going to
seen
make it for
I
us.
seen Costco sell like those berry cheese blocks.
Oh.
So I guess
Yes.
I kind of get it.
But it's not the red sauce.
Is it
it's a
flatbread?
Blackberry. Yeah, like a flatbread. It's a little personal pizza. I think I could have eaten that every day for the rest of my life.
Probably
It's
with
so
a
good.
glass of wine would be perfect.
Or a bottle.
Oh, you're my girl. You are my girl.
okay, what about Thurston
Anyways,
County?
Thurston.
We'll go Thurston County.
Lately my go-to is bulgogi hustle.
Hey.
Okay, okay.
Bulgogi
I've
Hustle.
been doing the I think it's like a crispy tofu.
Oh,
bowl.
yes.
Yes, I told you.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
I pulled up my DoorDash and it's like, you've ordered this 16 times. I'm like, that tracks.
I gotta
Like,
try that. 'Cause I love tofu.
Okay, 16 times is crazy.
I mean,
Wait,
I do.
16 times within a year? Or are we talking about a month?
Oh.
Probably the last few months.
Ooh.
So I've been really busy, so I'm not cooking a lot right now. But the kids' meal is like the perfect size. So that with like 2 spring rolls, I just like
I love spring
reorder.
rolls.
Let's make it 17, and that's my late night.
It's funny because I know how close you are to Bulgogi
I
Hustle.
could walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say if
I
you're
was like,
over
wait a
there by
minute.
my
DoorDash.
like coffee
I've
bean,
never-
you're
no.
close.
It's
They'd be like, this is the fastest delivery.
It's one of those days where it's like I've worked 12 hours, I've danced, I've done
True,
coffee,
true, true,
I've
true.
done
You're
it
cooked.
all, and
You're
I'm
not
just
trying
like
to-
laying
yeah.
starfish staring at my ceiling. I'm like, I can't move. I literally can't move. DoorDash, order number 17. So,
I feel you.
sometimes it'd be like that.
Okay, favorite dance move?
And can you show us?
Oh gosh.
No, just kidding. You don't gotta show it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of room in here. That's hard. I did a back bend this week, and for my age, that's really impressive.
Back
so, like,
bend?
a back bend.
So it's just
Oh.
like one of those.
I did a back bend.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. Growing up, it was a aerial, which is a cartwheel with no hands. I'm trying to get it back. See if I can still do it in my old age with these knees. Otherwise, it's like tap. You know, I love a little time step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So come take my class, Tappy Hour. It's on Wednesday nights.
Hey. Okay, so now this section is called, it's the rapid fire.
Okay.
Okay, you just,
Oh, boy.
whatever's top of your head,
Okay.
spit it. All right. So, hot drinks or iced?
Iced.
Oat milk or whole milk?
Oh,
Morning person or night owl?
night owl.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Sushi or tacos?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Tacos.
If you could have coffee with anyone, dead or alive, anybody, who would it be?
Oh my gosh. Well, oh gosh, there's so many people to choose from. Right now, the top of my head is Benson Boone because he's going to be here next week.
Ooh.
So if he's free, Benson, if you're free, let me know.
He's from Monroe.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't know that.
He's
Yeah,
from
he's from
Washington.
he's from Washington.
Even better.
Yeah.
I don't know. My favorite podcast is My Favorite Murder. So you've got Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Heartstark, so it's probably them. If it's
Okay.
not Benson.
Well, we appreciate you joining us. Where can people
Same.
find you? I know. So people can find you at the Momentum Dance Studio.
Mm-hmm.
If you want coffee, make sure you tap in with Voyager Espresso. Book her for your next event. And
She's great.
where else can people find you?
I mean, social media, right? Voyager Espresso Northwest, so NW. Yeah, I think that's on Facebook too. Yeah,
And
there's
find her
plenty.
at the Lacey Night Market or just Sway events. You'll find her.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah, Sway is my regular. That's my home. So
Haley, we appreciate you.
Same.
Thank you for tapping in with us.
thank you guys.
Yeah.
This was fun.
We're going
Got
to
it.
still get a dance move in there after the show.
Ooh, yes.
There's room in the lobby. I'll
Yeah.
teach you guys. I'll teach you guys.
We'll take a class.
Yeah.
I was gonna get the Sway boys. We're gonna go take a class.
Oh,
I'll do a private class for you
content.
guys, yeah.
Content.
Yeah.
Just you guys.
For the TikTok.
Okay.
You can make
Yes.
a playlist. I'll give you guys the whole momentum treatment. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Put a ring on it. All of them. All the guys.
Oh, ooh.
Wearing the leotards.
All right, settle down. Settle down.
I'll rhinestone them for you.
Yeah, do it. Bedazzle.
That's it. We wrap it up. We out of here. Peace.
Out.